Welcome. Welcome, everyone. We're doing the finale to Lost Land Renard. Unless we run into another lich. But even still, I think I'm confident that this is going to be the last one of this short but sweet RPG. Well, short but sour RPG. Alright, so what do you say we get started? Jaymonius sent me a new version so I can use Black Hole, which is very beneficial. And yeah. Level 27 Renard, level 26 Phelan, level 26 Biggs. I bought all kinds of items, so I got at least 10 of everything, except for the Miracle Bottle, because you can't buy those. So we'll save that for a rainy day. Let's storm the castle. A bunch of Dark Knights. There we go. Black Hole. Nice. Now that's satisfactory. And look at that. Level 27. Alrighty. So what am I supposed to do? Just reach the throne room. Oop. Uh-oh. Nice. Well, none of these guys are a threat. Oops, sorry. Had my clicker on. Oop. Huh. Oh. Blarg, welcome, Jaymonius. Fear the black hole. All right. This must be the door, but it's locked. Someone must have the key. We have to go find them. There may be places we haven't checked yet. Let's go and investigate. Oh. Alrighty. So is it being held by an enemy, or is it... Hello, Fado. Welcome to the stream. Or is it like... Do I have to inspect something? Hooray for grinding. And just like that, level 28. Whoa. Walked right into that one. Yeah, those connect. So more of these. Nope. Is Fantasia-thon gonna eventually take us through all possible versions of RPG Maker? No, most of them are RPG Maker 2K3 and VX Ace. That would be funny if there was one for XP But Jaymonius has stated that he wasn't the biggest fan of XP, so he didn't make much with it. Nope. I did not like XP. Or VX. Oh, you mean vanilla VX? You getting into MV? You're like an MV? VX Ace was great, but now I must move on to stronger engines such as MV and MZ. Yeah. I like MV. Couldn't be worse than Unite. VX Ace just lacks support, yeah. Nothing is worse than Unite. Hey, buddy. Oh, hello. Is HIRO afraid if you won't stop squirming if you would just stop moving around? Nah, get away from me. I don't need your help attending to my injury. I don't think this is supposed to happen. So, we're gonna ignore that. Oops. Alright, what am I supposed to be doing? Damn. Go to the basement dungeon. Okay, I'm trying to remember how to get there. Go away. Oops. There are too many. Huh. Oof. Gotta go back to the village and restock. You get there from outside. Oh, okay. Shit. Left side of the entrance. Alright, let's go to the village first. Alright. Time to continue. Like this? Okay, I didn't know that was something. Yeah, for some reason that struck me as like a wall. Okay, alright. but I see how it looks now. Okay. Those soldiers, they aren't our Carnier soldiers. One of my friends was one of them. Those soldiers were rude. They were even so bold to be pushing me around as if I was some petty thug. Phelan, oh, it's you, and you're with the Blue Thunder? Are you here to put a stop to this? Listen, I found this when the soldiers were pushing us around. They must have dropped it during the confusion. I think it's the same key that the hidden door in the king's room goes to. I'll give it to you. Alright, we got the key. So worried about the princess. What could those monsters have done with her? Okay. Prison cells have been empty for quite some time now. Then again, not many people start trouble in this region. Uh-oh. Ooh. There we go. What else we got? Oh, goodies. Max potion. Miracle bottle. Elemental ring. And money. Element ward. Let's give that a go. Okay, now we can continue. Okay, I thought that was a whoopsie. Oh, shit. There we go. There we go. Ah, what are those idiots doing up there letting these guys down here so easily? Whatever, just kill them when they interfere. Kill me, you say? I am the Azor Thunder. Level 29. Cool. I'm going to reach level 30 before the final boss. So this is where we'll find the Demon Lord. This place feels ancient. No matter. We're coming for you, hero. Alright, what do we got here? Oni. There, have some poison. Nice. Power bracelet. Cool. It begins. All right. There's a treasure chest there. Wraith. There's my treasure chest. Medic emblem. Alright. Let's see here now. Really? Auto power. I wonder what that does. Ghouls. Ooh. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Cool. Cure bottle. Wow, this place is big. Cataplepas. Full potion. Okay. I see. So now we're going to go back down. Then we're going to go down the steps again. What? Nice. And the levels keep climbing. Cool. Okay. Thunder's cost was increased a little bit. I thought so. I thought it was like 7 or something like that. Yeah. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh boy. You got your black hole, but at what cost? I think it's 18. Yeah, 18. Oh, man. I could see myself getting lost in here. Which I guess is the point. No treasure, no. Okay, cool. Big circle that was. I feel like at this point it doesn't super matter. Medic emblem. What's... I mean, those are cool to have. Ah! Level 30. Wonder if he learns any more skills. Spriggan suit. Cool. Help. Oh, mercy. I should have some of them resist thunder. Too late! Shoulda, coulda, but you didn't. This is revenge for the Lich. I'm going to break this dungeon. Dominant strategies for the win. Okay, that's... Oh, God. We'll try it. We'll try it. Because I'm sure they're also weak to this. Yeah. Oh, not really. Now they are. Da-da-da-da. Ooh, look at that. That's what I want. You may break the dungeon, but will you break the final boss? Probably not. Fuck. I'm sure it has some wild gimmick. This game definitely taught me about, like, boss gimmicks. And I'll definitely want to, like, implement similar boss gimmicks. Like, obviously, to kind of, like, try my own thing. But encourage myself to think up boss gimmicks. To make it more interesting than just, like, a big old sponge. Alright, how the hell do I get in there? Go away, go away. Nope. Well, that works. HIRO armor. That's a little funny. Spelled with an E, so it's a true hero. Alright. Hang on, whoa, okay, that's a wall. Hold everything. Okay. Miracle bottle. We like those. Aw, you turd. Mm. Alright, add a mid-ether. And another power bracelet, cool. Huh. Maybe. Okay. I wonder. Well, we tried. Oh, that paid the price. Ouch. And that's why I use cheap tactics, because enemies like to use auto death. Fuck that noise. You can get those 2 chests from the floor below it. Ah. Alright then. Son of a bitch. Keep going down. Now I gotta find my up and around. Damn it. Another full potion. This one. Ooh, treasure chest. Oof, that backfired. There you go, Phelan. Have some action. Rune Spear. Ah. Meh. Oh god, I'm surprised behemoths haven't appeared. There's behemoths? We don't need behemoths. No, we do not. Got wraiths and ghouls. Oh, 31, yeah. Oh, another treasure chest. Max potions, cool. Alright. No, I want to go inside. I want to find those steps. Shit. Ping. Dang it. Oh. Okay. That's probably the final boss. So where is my stairwell? Must be down here. Yeah, gotta be this. Fuck. Up we go. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Nice. Miracle bottle. Minervian robe. Money. That's what I want, the robe. Alright. It's time for the final battle. Are these enemies, like, randomly generated? Because, like, the behemoth must be a pretty low number, then. All right. Good. Perfect. Final boss time. I can hear voices coming from the other side of the room. Are we fully prepared and ready to tempt battle? Yeah, I think so. We'll give it a shot at least. HIRO. You. How is it you were able to get past this temple's machinations? Your traps won't be enough to stop me. I'm here to stop this scheme. There is no way that we'll let you destroy months of preparations. We had to sacrifice a lot to get this far. With the Demon Lord, we'll be able to get rid of all of our enemies. Princess, hold on just a little longer. We'll save you. Ha! How naive you are, Phelan. The princess doesn't want to be rescued. She was just as curious about the potential of the Demon Lord as I am. Wait, what? The princess was in on this whole thing too? No, princess, this can't be true. Ha, what's wrong? Speechless? There is no reason why you're not. I've heard enough of this. So have I. You... why? You've done your part. You have led me to this chamber. That's all I needed from you. Now, you're useless. Damn you. No battle with the evil Pope. How horrible. Horrible. Killing a man who had the intention of sacrificing the entire Carneal populace to the demon. He's someone who just wanted to watch the kingdom burn. He went so far as to do horrible things to the princess. I did the world the favor by killing that scum. Of course, my intentions for the Demon Lord are different. Now then, before we were interrupted, all the treasures are in place. All that's left is for you to summon the Demon Lord from its eternal slumber. Princess, please, you don't have to do this. You don't want to sacrifice the lives of thousands. Will you be silent? I am performing the ritual. Princess? That's enough. Gah! You sit there and watch. I told you that you will bear witness to the return of a Demon Lord. Watch, you are hopeless to stop the inevitable. The Demon Lord will come and destroy all. HIRO, you... What's wrong, Blue Thunder? Feeling helpless because you are unable to prevent the inevitable? Why do you wish to revive one of the Demon Lords? What are you planning to do? You know as well as I do that the Demon Lords will not obey humans. You will simply be destroyed. Destroyed? Me? Don't be ridiculous. I am a follower of the demons. I want to see all the Demon Lords returned. Once all the Demon Lords return from their slumber, our true purpose can finally begin. Our? Who are you talking about? That's mute. You don't need to know that information. Now it looks like the summoning is almost ready. Princess, no! The evil princess is a nice twist. Much more convincing than the evil Pope. Huh? What happened? Actually, I'm waiting for a story where, like, the church is actually not corrupt and the princess is the villain. Did the princess fail the ritual? That's impossible. She followed the incantation to the last letter. The only way this could have failed is if the Demon Lord has been summoned once before. HIRO? Don't you see? It all makes sense. The Princess Syria is in fact the Demon Lord. What? No, this can't be. How is this possible? Princess? This girl's father, the King of Carneal, summoned me once before. He tried to use me as his pawn. But I immediately disposed of him and all that were involved during the ritual, save for this girl. My power was not fully restored. The treasures of Carneal kept my power contained, making me unable to leave. So, I had to manipulate others in order to carry out my bidding. My goals became difficult to accomplish. But imagine my surprise when this man who was allied with one of my brethren and wanted to set me free. This man is a faithful follower to the gods of darkness. HIRO, you would sacrifice your life to follow in the steps of the god of darkness? Now my power has been returned, and it has been so long since I have used such strengths. Shall you humans be made for my target practice before I join with my brethren? Now this will be one hell of a show. Let's see if you can survive the Demon Lord's powers. The Blue Thunder versus Sirius. I will enjoy watching her destroy you once and for all. What's wrong, human? Are you afraid to fight me? Why are you so hesitant now? You never discriminated between the sexes. Why would you start now? No, the princess could still be in there. She could be wanting us to set her free. Renard, don't worry about the princess. If you must strike at her, then do what you have to do. Hey, you don't mean that, right? Phelan is sure. Renard, you mean... Yes, she has realized it. The princess has been dead the moment this demon took over her body. I'm sorry. Then that means we don't have to worry about hurting the princess. The least I can do for her is to rid this demon from her flesh. She doesn't deserve this torture. I agree. Have you finally decided to offer yourselves to my power? Then I shall gladly begin my assault. Demon Lord Sirius, I am Renard. I am the Blue Thunder, and I shall strike your vile heart. I am here! Oh. Looks like Quetzalcoatl. Huh. Let's do that just in case. Did you fix regen? Looks like it. $7,000 HP. Holy shnikes. Now I gotta find your weakness. That'll work. That's good too. Ooh, baby. The Blue Thunder. Weak to thunder. Dread breath. Ooh. Awaken, my friends. Or not. Ooh. Recover. Just 3 signature attacks and uses them at a threshold. Dread Breath was the first. Tail Smash, that was the second. Rainbow Shine. I'm not sure what that did. Ooh. Not sure what that did. Reduces your entire team's MP to 0. Ooh. Well, isn't that nasty? There we go. Kazar. Oof. Mega Wind. Now she'll use those 3 more often. Understood. Got her! This can't be. How is it that the humans, the inferior species, be able to surpass a demon lord? Go back to hell. Your servants and pawns will be waiting for you there. No, this cannot be. We are absolute. The demon lords, powerful they may be, but they are just as mortal as we humans. Even the power can die. Now what, HIRO? The demon lord has been vanquished. Your plans have failed. What will you do now? This is ridiculous, to think that a demon lord would fall to you. The demon lord may have been killed, but there is still one more task I will carry out. And what is that? Revenge! Renard, I was always jealous of you, your skill, your knowledge. You were always one step ahead of me. You were even so bold as to take the woman I've ever loved, Aileen, from me. This is over a woman? Oh... Don't even try to say, didn't you know? Don't even try to say, didn't know? Huh? Don't even try to say you didn't know. Okay, that's what it's supposed to be. By stepping all over me, you were showing off your prowess, and made me look like nothing but a fool. You've done that yourself, HIRO. This time, I was sure I would be able to surpass you with this plan. What a petty bitch. Never would I have imagined that you would be able to pull off the impossible, defeating a demon lord. Grammar error. Stop blaming your failures on Renard. If you wanted something so badly, you should have tried a lot harder. Skill issue. Shut up. I don't want to hear that from someone who doesn't understand how my life has been. To constantly be under someone like him, it's degrading. But now, victory will finally be mine. You may have defeated the demon lord, but surely you can't handle me. Oh, HIRO is very petty. You are far too exhausted to stand a chance against me. You think so? We'll see just how far that confidence of yours lasts. I will show you. I'll make you feel the pain for taking everything away from me. I am a dark knight. I am Hiroku, the red blaze. You shall burn in the flames of hell. Red blaze Hiroku. I am Renard. I am the blue thunder. And I shall strike your vile heart. I am Batman! Come! Let our swords sing while the flashes of lightning and fire rage throughout the battle. Fuck, stumbled on that last line. Shit. What's this music? This ain't the RTP. Alright. Don't take him lightly. Don't take Sephiroth lightly. Consecutive attacks. Oh, I like that. Breep. Eat this. Oops. Was saving this for the big one. After the contest, I changed the BGM to this one. Of course you would. Taste the light. I'll keep that in mind. 4,000 HP. Got it. Hang on. No. This. Dun, 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 dun. I always wanted to punch him in the face. Trying a little bit of everything here. Over limit. Don't get cocky. Ooh. Hang on, kids. Oh. Oof. Oh, I did a bad thing. A very bad thing. It's okay. Whew. Trailblazer. Oof. Focus, huh? Recover. There we go, kids. Accelerate. I wonder if I can poison him. Might as well use all these. Gotcha! Damn it. I lost this time. He's really tough. I never would have imagined I would be fighting against the Red Blaze himself. Those were very fierce attacks he was using when he was striking at us. To think that Renard and HIRO would cross swords all the time. It's simply unimaginable. Looks like you're in the lead again, Blue Thunder. I went all out on you this time, too. But you still lost because of your rage. It's what cost you the battle. Shut your face. I don't need you to tell me my flaws. The place is starting to collapse. The battles that took place must have done a lot of damage to the structure. What? We have to get out of here immediately. Yeah, let's get out of here now. HIRO, let's go. We have to get out of here now. Get out of here? You don't have the luxury to be worrying about someone who stabbed you in the back. We can worry about that later. Now let's go. Shut up. I'm not going with you. My plans have failed along with my revenge. Get out of here now. Leave, knowing that the Red Blaze was vanquished here. Do you think Eileen would be happy if you died? You dare mention her name. I won't give you the satisfaction of seeing your nemesis die. That is, of course, you would like to die here with me, but wouldn't that leave her sad as well? Leave. Get out of my sight. Renard, let's go. A week has passed since the incident that occurred at Carneal Castle. The castle was closed down due to its instability. The disguised soldiers mysteriously disappeared when the Demon Lord was defeated. No one knows where it is they came from in the first place. With the death of both the princess and the queen, the country was then open for outside kingdoms to take over for their own purposes. It was unfortunate, but there was very little options left, without a kingdom to help keep the stability of the land. It would only be a matter of time before the Carneal region would succumb to desolation and would be wiped off the map. I'm definitely curious to see what HIRO and Renard would look like in the Jaymonius style. I think I've said that before, though. Since our journey was over, Biggs bid farewell to the people of Carneal and left for the Galamos region to search for his missing nomad friends and family. As for the Galician Empire, it turns out that there was a large dispute between the two factions of Galamos and Grandson, and the two empires split into two regions. Fortunately for Carneal, the more peaceful state of Grandson wished to make allies with each other to strengthen the bond between the two nations. But it won't be long before Galamos will try and claim both Grandson and Carneal for their own. Good thing that doesn't happen. Well... With everyone gone, Renard was the only one who was still staying around until it was his time to leave the region as well. How old is Renard? He strikes me as someone like in his 30s. He originally came here with HIRO to take the job of obtaining the 4 treasures of Carneal and deliver it to Zinzo, but the reward was never given to them. After all that trouble that our kingdom caused, it was incredibly generous of Renard to stay and help our town after the castle's collapse. But as soon as everything was finished, he was getting ready to leave. So you're leaving Carneal as well? Yes, there are many things that I must go and investigate now. HIRO's actions have shown me that there is a greater plot in the works. Do you think HIRO is still alive? We did leave him at Carneal. He's alive. He won't take being defeated by me that easily. He is just going to bide his time. Yeah, Renard's pretty old. Knowing him, he devised an escape plan and is going to return to his employer or his boss. I see. Phelan, you have to help guide this region now. With the king and princess gone, it's up to you now. It's going to be a hard road ahead, but you can do it. I know you can. And now I must be going. I hope we will meet again. Please wait. What is it? That woman HIRO mentioned. Eileen, was it? Who was she? Oh, her? Yeah, Eileen happens to be my wife. What? Oh, I never told you? Yeah, my wife is Eileen. Wow, I never knew that. I just figured you were some kind of brooding soul who lost something important. No, not really. Though people tend to think of me that way a lot. But I am serious when it comes to my job. Okay, I love that twist. I love that his wife's not dead and he's not like a loner. He's just a businessman. Eileen saw that good part of me and we eventually tied the knot. That's incredible. And that's the story about me and Eileen. I wish I could tell you more, but I have to get going. Yes, of course. Safe travels then, Renard. Of course. See you around. HIRO will return. What is this, some fucking MCU? HIRO will return. I am the Blue Thunder. I will strike the heart of Val Fiends the world. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think I'll use that line on the next demon or adversary I fight against. Lost Land Renard is finished. To be continued in another land. As will Renard. Thanks for playing. Final boss theme by M. Hart. Alright. That was enjoyable. Not my favorite, not my least favorite of yours. Just definitely a short, sweet, or short, sour RPG. It had some really cool ideas. Even though it had some very, like, frustrating bosses, like, there was fun to be had, and the bosses were interesting. Damn, that was barely an hour. Well, I guess this is a good time to talk about my plans going forward. As always, I'm going to continue the Fantasia-thon, and Jaymonius, I hope you have that next entry cooking. It's a side story, it's not meant to be overly long. No, I get it. And I enjoy it. The more I sleep on it, I am serious about doing a top 10 most frustrating bosses of your games. I think that would be fun. It might even extend longer. We'll see. I still have a handful of games left to play. Which one do I have to cook? Well, I believe we're down to 3 now. We have 3 titles left for the Fantasia-thon that I'm allowed to play through it in its entirety, that I'm allowed to stream. That will be interesting. Yes, well, that'll be way down the line. That's going to be quite a bit after I finish the Fantasia-thon. Lich will be on there. Yeah. Yes, most definitely. Because I have Fantasia 3, Fantasia 4, and Fantasia 5. And they're all longer ones, correct? So they're going to take, let's just be fair and say like a couple months, because it took close to 3 months for me to do Lost Land Ruin. And I don't imagine any of them being as hard as Lost Land Ruin, but then again, I didn't imagine this to be as hard as Lost Land Ruin, and the Lich threw me a curveball. Yeah. So I don't really have a preference with those 3. I've always wanted to play them sometime, so like I know I'll get to them eventually. So the order's up to you. We can do it chronologically, we can do it like just whichever one you want to see me take a whack at first, which one you're most eager. Those 3 games will be pretty long. Okay. In fairness, all level 4 bosses will be hard in their own way. Okay. So even the Wyvern and like Ogopogo were insane at level 4. Interesting. That's a really cool concept. I'll have to borrow that. I'll make a note of that, and if for some reason that comes into play, I'll give it a shot. Because I did a setup like that in a dungeon where you have to take bosses, but you can do it in any order. But there was a specific difficulty. They were all relatively tough, but there was still one that was easier than the others. They didn't stack depending on which ones you killed first. 'Tis just the order of things you did. Gotcha. If you fought Lich at level 3, you wouldn't have to worry about Black Hole hitting you. Ah, okay. And we already discussed what the Golem does at level 4, which would have been super annoying. I guess Ogopogo would have spammed his tidal wave more often. And I can only guess what the Wyvern would have done. Because once I finish like 3, 4, and 5, we'll see where you're at with Fantasia VX. Because that was going to be initially planning to be my closer. But there could also be like a bit of a break in between the last one I do and Fantasia VX. Or I could just extend it. Like I could be like, okay, maybe instead of like a couple a week, I'll do like one stream every 2 to 3 weeks, giving you more time to finish VX. Ogopogo would have access to Omega Water. Ooh, okay. Okay, so yeah, you really thought of making the level 4 boss just ridiculous, and in my case, it was the Lich. So I guess when I write that script, when I get around to that top 10, I'll make a note that, like, granted, any level 4 probably would have made me rip my hair out. For PvX, I'm mostly waiting for the BGMs to be finished. Okay. Well, we don't want to rush that, so I'm thinking 3 will take me a couple months. So it's going to take, like, pretty much the whole year for me to finish these last 3. I'm anticipating. Just being honest, since they're 3 long games. And if they're about the same as Lost Land Ruin, that took me close to 3 months. So we'll see. We'll see. The 3rd game will make me cringe. Alright, well, do you want to cringe and get out of the way? Or do you want to show off something you have more pride in, and then we'll finish it with cringe? If you do start, I would sooner suggest the 4th. Okay, alright. The 4th is the first one of yours I ever saw. I did a slight retranslation of a good portion of the game. Of the 4th? Cool. Okay. Yeah, that was how I discovered your work, was Fantasia 4. Fantasia 3 was the one that, like... It's funny you say cringe. That's the one I've heard the most positives about out of all your games. Like, even Fantasia Remake, fairly divisive from what I saw and read. But, 3, maybe it's just because of, like, one of the earliest RPG Maker games. By retranslation, I read back at a lot of the text and fixed it. Ooh, nice. Well, what the hell then? Why not send over Fantasia 4, and we'll start that, if not next week, like certainly later in this month. I know February I'm going to be very, like, I'm not going to have too many streams, really thinking about it. I have a trip I have to go on. I have another event. So I'm just not going to be in front of the computer that long in February. So I'd rather do quite a few more in January. What else? Oh, Saturday we're continuing American McGee's Alice, so look forward to that. It might be later in the afternoon, though. So yeah. We're going to continue the Fantasia-thon. I'm going to continuously be working on my games as well, because that's kind of like the catch-22 with doing this Fantasia-thon. On the one hand, yes, I've been wanting to play these games for a while now, and I finally have the chance, so I'm like, screw it, let's just burn through all of them while I give my notes. But also, I'm using this as like reference material to look back and be like, oh yeah, I could sample some of this, or try my hand at that, or oh, that's a way to do this. So I'm certain it benefits you, but I'm also finding benefit myself in learning, like, oh wow, you can do that in this program? So that's how it's done. But no, I will never outright steal your stuff. If it ever seems like it, just call me out, and I'll be like, okay, what can I do to make it just wrong enough, or just make it different to where it doesn't seem like I'm making a copy of your work. Because that's not my intention. It's mostly just to look at it as a reference point and be like, oh wow, you can do that. I had many people steal my animations. Oh wow. That's kind of shady. Honestly, if it came down to it, if there's anything that I'd ask permission to use, it would be animations. Although I am willing to really sit down, much like learning Godot, and learn how to do proper animations and just keep at it and keep getting better, much like my map making. Because they couldn't make animations, so they used mine. See, I would at least ask, but for the most part, I just keep doing it and send you animations that I'm doing, and you'd be like, sucks less. Because you've been doing this for over 20 years, so I'm not reaching that caliber. At least for another 20 years. But I'm gonna at least like keep at it. Cause Fantasy Forever Revisions, used the basic set animations. Castlevania Order of the Moon was like 60-40. 40% were my own custom animations. Elemental Owls, I believe, was all custom animations. So it was my first time doing entirely custom animations. And we're just going to keep moving forward with that and keep playing around, seeing what we can get. I mean, if you're ever willing to do like a lesson or something like that on Discord, fuck, I'm open for it. I'm game. We'll fire up some of our old workshops. We'll continue that. I don't know. Just saying, I'll do all that before I just outright steal someone's assets. The worst I do with stealing, probably shouldn't be confessing this, I take other people's game footage when I do like top 10s and other videos that I won't specify. Basically like not Let's Play videos. I'll take someone else's footage, I don't give a shit. I don't really consider that yours, to be honest. Yeah, you're playing, but that's someone else's property. So it's a lot of shades of gray to where it's just like, if you can commentate on someone else's game, then I can commentate on your commentated footage. That's how I see it. I know it's a lot of shades of gray, but that's the extent of my copyright infringing history. So like when I did like my Zelda video and I was bringing up like Majora's Mask or something like that, I took someone else's footage. I'm not busting out Majora's Mask to record that and then record like Link's Awakening just for like 2 lines. And like, I don't think I'm alone in that. I think that's something a lot of people do, so I'm just not. Like, I know YouTube channels, big YouTube channels, that use clips of the Nostalgia Critic, so yeah. So yeah, I think that just about wraps this up. Go ahead, send over Fantasia 4. Thanks for watching, folks. We crossed off another one. We got the short ones done. Now it's time for the long ones. Now it's time for the big streams, the big boys. We're going to do Fantasia 4, and then we can either end on Fantasia 3 or end on Fantasia 5. You can end on cringe, or you can end on not cringe. I don't know. Oh. So yeah, I think that about does it. See you Saturday. Thanks for watching. We're done here. Toodles.